So recently, mental health in the fight community has been a big topic of discussion. We've had Ryan Garcia, and yesterday we had, or actually maybe, I don't know, yesterday or today, Sean Strickland came out and he shared some of the struggles he's been having with mental health. And so I wanted to show a couple of the posts that people have been reacting to. The first one I'm going to show you is the Sean Strickland one from yesterday, because he says some pretty dire things, like about wanting to burn the world to the ground. I'm like, jeez, man, usually people are just like, I feel depressed. Sean's like, I want to burn down the world. And you're like, yikes. Speaking of yikes, I have a video dropping on Friday that is going to absolutely blow your mind. The Diego Sanchez and Josh Fabia story is not even close to done. Not even close. When I show you what I have now, you are going to absolutely have your face melted. And I cannot stress this enough. I'm gonna put the thumb, I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna announce the premiere. Do not miss this video. If you haven't already seen the video that I did last week about Diego and Fabia, you should for sure watch that. But if you were shocked by that, dude, I had Vice News reach out to me today about it. They watched it. They're like, we got to do a story about this thing. Like that thing went wild. It's that impactful. But this next one, once you have that context, is going to absolutely blow your mind. So do not miss that. It's coming on Friday. He said that he thinks that he's a danger to the public. I'm like, he said that to his girl, and then he said it to us about the conversation he had with his girl. So I want to show you that, and then I'm going to show you some other stuff that have happened with other fighters recently. Ryan Garcia, will get an update with that because my goodness gracious, he has really stepped up the crazy, or maybe he stepped up the truth. I don't know. Just as I was editing this, a video of Sean Strickland going off on Jon Jones gets in, so we're going to watch that also. But first, what do you get when you combine Sean Strickland, me, and Jon Jones in the same video? You get a bunch of high testosterone people that may or may not be supplementing it against the rules of UFC. Well, this sponsor is going to help you do that, in addition to help you push back against a bunch of drag queens that want to read things to your kids. Now, we're going to discuss a topic that we've discussed many times on the channel. It's the relentless attack on masculinity and the feminization of men by the woke virus. The truth is that weak, ineffectual men are easily controlled. That's why they don't want strong, capable warriors. They want a society vulnerable to manipulation and tyranny. Remember all the bans and legal trouble the UFC had at the beginning? Or any of the things that we faced during the pandemic? A bunch of fat people hiding behind computers telling us what to do from the safety of their own home while doing the exact opposite. And the population is bombarded by estrogenic chemicals from plastics, junk food, and secondary lifestyles that are literally making them more feminine. Now, testosterone levels have been declining for decades, but don't worry, there's hope. Black Forest Terkesterone and Tongat Ali limited edition supplement has been dubbed the feminization killer since it combines two of the most potent natural testosterone boosters in the market. Terkesterone is a natural anabolic compound that supports muscle growth, improved endurance, and boosts testosterone levels. Tongat Ali is an ancient, potent, natural herb that has been used for thousands of years to increase testosterone levels, improve libido, and reduce stress levels. Now, you guys know I never promote anything on the channel that I haven't tried, and as soon as I started taking this stuff, I noticed a difference, a big difference. I was more focused on the mat, I was more focused when I was doing my videos, and Gabrielle got pounded like a little girl. Not that that's out of the ordinary, but like extra. Now, I don't promote many brands, but I respect these guys. Black Forest Supplements is a brand dedicated to bringing back traditional masculinity and axing the idea that masculinity is toxic. So if you want to take control of your life and health, check out Black Forest Supplements. Don't let anyone tell you that being strong and confident is a bad thing. And by supporting my sponsors, you support me directly. So take advantage of this 48-hour promo that they're offering and support me as well as this hardworking brand. Let's start with the Sean Strickland one, and then we are going to talk more about the Ryan Garcia stuff, and we'll go from there. Let's see what Sean Strickland said yesterday.
Strickland after recent video. On Tuesday, Strickland posted a heartfelt video on his Instagram page where he revealed his recent mental health struggles.
Yo, what up, guys? Man, all week I've been f***ed up, dude. I've been on the Twitter saying crazy shit, just spiraling. I woke up and I told my girl, I was like, babe, I feel like I'm a danger to people. Like, I don't feel like I should be out in the world, And I think that, I have everything. I'm rich, I'm famous, like I have everything I've ever wanted, and I still am mentally unwell. And I get in these like mindsets to where like I want to burn everything down the world. Like I want to have nothing so I can just lose it and just take out everything on people, And I think that like you guys in a weird way are like my family. Like I've shared some shit with you guys, and you guys have shared some shit with me that like I feel more connected with my fans than I think most people feel, just because we've gone through a lot together. And man, you know, I have everything I want, dude, and I still struggle with mental health, you know. And my memory is so short that like when I've gone through this week, I think to myself, like once I get past it, I think to myself, oh man, like that was a really rough time in my life. But then when I really think about it, this happens multiple times a month, every month, you know. And again, I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. I've just been kind of going through some shit. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'm going to go train right now and try to hurt all my friends, and all the demons will go away. I just want you guys to know that I have everything I could ever want in the world, and I still struggle. So whatever you guys are going through, man, hope you all feel better. Go to the gym, train. Fucking wish you all the best.
All right, so
Ins and
obviously he gets a lot of support from everybody on that, and as well he should. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the reaction to Sean Strickland is so positive because of the fact that he's so real. He'll just give it to you. He'll tell you exactly what he's thinking. He'll tell you exactly what he's going through. He doesn't have any shame in any of that. And like in the current society that we live in, which is like promoting dudes to wear skirts and promoting, you know, this everything that all of us essentially value as toxic masculinity. You're like, so you think that preparing to be a violent threat so that you can protect people from evil people is toxic? You know, it's nonsense. It's utter nonsense, right? And so, in my opinion, a person willing to share with you the things that they're struggling with, that's the opposite of being a pussy. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, look, dude, this is what I'm dealing with. I have no shame whatsoever. I genuinely try to live my life like that. I just feel like if you say something confidently so that people can see, it's not like you're not insecure about it. Like, you're just like, yeah, I'm depressed, man. I want to burn the world to the ground. I personally do not struggle with wanting to burn the world to the ground. But you know what I mean? So it's good that people can come out and say this stuff and not get a bunch of backlash, and they, you know, primarily get support. That said, I wouldn't be honest if I didn't read the following post. So, when Sean Strickland watched Ryan Garcia's clearing things up, he said, God, I hate famous people. Bro, you are fucking rich. There are kids in salt mines, kids dying of cancer, begging for one more day on this earth, and you're having a mental breakdown on social media, you fucking pussy. So, here is what I am going to prescribe to Sean Strickland, okay? I have a feeling, and this is not a Sigmund Freud level analysis, that when he gets mad at people on the internet, a lot of times that is anger directed at himself, okay? He literally just said in his thing, I'm rich, I'm famous, I have everything that I want, and I'm still struggling mentally. And then you look at that post and you're like, all right, well, that's literally exactly what he said to Ryan Garcia. Exactly, basically exactly. And then yelled at him for talking about it on social media. And then a week later, you know, that was March 4th. It's like less than 2 weeks ago. And then he's like, so guys, I just want to say on social media, like, I'm rich, I'm famous, I have everything that I want, and I'm still struggling mentally. So here's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to break his balls. I'm just saying, like, guy, you can't have it both ways, dude. All right. Like, I support people talking about their mental health struggles. I support people supporting people with mental health struggles. You can't both hate on a person like that who shares their mental health struggles and then share your own that are basically identical in the identical situation a week later. Now, obviously, you know, if I had to pick which one of these guys is probably more mentally unwell right now, I would certainly pick Ryan Garcia. But I would also say Sean Strickland, based on what I'm hearing him say, is a person. I am not a person who believes in therapy generally. Like, well, that's not the right way to put this. I think therapy is wildly overused. Wildly. And I think that therapists are part of the problem, okay? Because what is the problem that we're talking about? Constant feminization of people that are, you know, males in our community. Or I'm sorry, not our community, just in general. You know, oh, do you wear a dress? Good for you, man. Oh, you like to go to the gym and work out? You're toxic. It's like, and I swear, the therapists, you go to most therapists, they're going to tell you that you know, this whole thing about you wanting to be a fighter, you wanted to be so, that's just insecurity. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I think most therapists are bullshit. But there are good therapists, okay? Like if you sat Sean Strickland down and you had Jordan Peterson be his therapist for a year, he would turn him into a different person. Guaranteed. Absolutely fucking guaranteed. And a much better version of himself that would be much happier and wouldn't struggle like this. I really believe that. So if you know you have an issue, like Sean clearly has an issue. He is saying it to you in clear English. I have everything I've wanted and I'm still wanting to burn the world to the ground. Okay, well that means there's something else going on, dude. Because that shit's not normal. Like, or it's not, it's actually totally normal. But it's not healthy and it is solvable. Take it from me, dude. I've been in the worst places in the world. I never think about wanting to burn the world to the ground. I'm the happiest person on earth. You know? That's not always been the case. I've been in super dark places, crazy dark places, and I'm not now. I didn't need therapy. I needed other stuff. You know what I mean? I just needed to do cocaine every single day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, what I need to do is never, ever, ever do that shit at all. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But, you know, I mean, listen, dude. Listen. Be yourself. Don't be a fucking hypocrite, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is too hypocritical for me not to say something about. Right? You can't have that post and then also have this post 2 weeks ago. Like, you come on, dude. You can't call this guy a fucking pussy and then literally post the exact same thing. You can have it one way or the other. Either they're all pussies or you're on board with them and everybody should just deserve help, right? I mean, come on. But anyway, I love Sean Strickland, obviously, because he stands for everything that I believe in. Now, I also wanted to talk about this, right? So as I was looking for the post that he did about Ryan Garcia, there's like all this other funny stuff that he's done recently that I wanted to go through. So it's like he's putting this on Ryan Garcia getting punched in the head at the age of 7. That's not at all impossible. All right, let's watch Sean Strickland go off on Jon Jones and we will comment on it. Bam!
Strickland went off on Jon Jones and Conor McGregor today. Speaking to the Schmo, Sean said at the end of the day, Jon Jones is a piece of I know that. The whole world knows that. We don't need to reiterate his past. He needs to sack up, fight Tom Aspinall, and just get this done. I don't know, man. Do we really care about Conor McGregor these days? I mean, he's a juiced out, roided out guy. I mean, do we still care about Conor McGregor? Is he still a name in the UFC? Dude, go retire on a yacht. Be done with your Sean also opened up on...
Oh my God, that is so funny, man. Sean is so presumptuous about, like, I don't understand. It's like, so, I don't even know what to say. He's like, so Sean, you think that if you had all that money that you wouldn't want to fight? Because I'm pretty sure you would definitely still want to fight, dude. All the money in the world, you literally just said that you're rich, you have everything you want, you're famous, and you still want to burn the world to the ground. So like, it's like, well, so if I gave you a lot more money and a lot more fame, you think you'd be all, I'm just going to go sit on a yacht. Probably not, dude. Most likely not. And Jon Jones, I don't know. I mean, I don't know him personally, so I don't call people pieces of shit. I think he certainly probably took some testosterone supplements at some point. Why would he pop hot so many times? But as it relates to fighting Tom Aspinall, if Jon Jones really intends on only doing one more fight, he wants to do Stipe, he's earned the right to do that. But I did hear someone call him a paper champion today, and I don't think that's incorrect, given that he beat Cyril Gane to win the championship, and Cyril Gane is 100% not the heavyweight champion. So they basically just gave Jon Jones the heavyweight belt. Let's be honest. Okay? Tom Aspinall beat Sergey Pavlovich on short notice and won decisively, right? Like Jon Jones beat Cyril Gane, who lost to Francis Ngannou. So who's the champion? Right? Stipe definitely isn't the champion because Francis starched him also. So like, you know, saying he's a paper champion is not wrong. Now, has he ever lost? No. Did he make absolutely ludicrously easy work of Cyril Gane? Yes. But, you know, I mean, to say that someone is the legitimate champion, they got to beat the champ. And I think the only way to find out who the real champ is would be to have Tom fight Jon, but that's not going to happen. Jon's going to fight Stipe. He's probably going to retire. Then Tom Aspinall will essentially just kind of default to being the champion. He'll get paid like the champion, hopefully, and he'll fight whoever the next best opponent is, for the vacant belt or whatnot. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's move on to Ryan Garcia because he's batshit. But speaking of Ryan Garcia and his mental health, let's watch this because they tried to cancel his fight. Apparently, they wanted to have him get a mental health evaluation, so on, so forth, etc. But I wanted to say the following: the last time I talked about this, I did like 3 or 4 videos right in a row, and I'm like, I've probably covered this, and then he went off. Now he did a post the day after that where he was like, guys, I'm just letting you know, I am only going to be talking about my boxing match, and that's it between now and when I fight Devin Haney. That's it. And then for 24 hours, that's all he did. And then all of a sudden, it was as if he forgot that he did that. And he's all, I'm only going to be talking about children getting assaulted. I'm only going to be talking about human trafficking. I'm only going to be talking about me going to Bohemian Grove. I'm only going to be talking about the Illuminati. Am I still boxing? Oh, right. Oh, I'm also doing Devin Haney. It lasted 24 hours. That's the most concerning part to me about what's going on with him is how, dude, you said you couldn't hold it. You couldn't hold it together for more than 24 hours, man. Not good. All right, so let's watch this where they apparently tried to cancel his fight, and let's see how that went. All right, so as if this wasn't annoying enough, this Ryan Garcia moment right here, he's listening to some song talking about, I'm going to cry. Look at my face. I am so moved by the voice of God and Jesus. Shut up, Ryan Garcia. Well, anyway, I got copywritten because of this stupid song in the background. And so rather than go through a 30-day dispute on some dumb song that Ryan Garcia was listening to in the background, I just decided to chop the sound and tell you what Ryan is saying here is, the Holy Spirit is flowing through me. They are threatening to cancel my fight, and I'm not going to let them hold me down. And all I was doing was trying to help the children. And instead of, focusing on boxing Devin Haney, one of the single greatest, fighters of our generation, I'm thinking about all kinds of other things and crying on camera, which really, if you're smart, you should definitely bet on me to win this fight because I look really, really stable here. You can tell I look really stable. I don't even understand why they want to cancel the fight. Everything's fine. I look totally fine. Don't worry about me. We're good. Okay, guy, listen. You feeling an emotion is not the Holy Spirit. That's you feeling an emotion. Good song, dude. And you feeling the support of your fans, good. But there's something, I was trying to put my finger on what about the constant God talk bothered me so much because I don't mind if people talk about God all the time, if that's really a central focus of their life. But I'm like a walk it like you talk it guy. You know what I mean? Okay. I lived in Utah for a year. Okay. I had a pretty rough experience with, being the only non-Mormon person in a company. I'm not even gonna get into that, but with individual, with actual just LDS Mormon people in Utah, I had nothing but good experiences. Right. And especially because I looked at them and I was like, wow, man, these guys really walk it like they talk it. They do not violate their principles. These, at least the ones that I interacted with, which is a lot, dude. If a girl's 27 years old and she's not married, virgin, 100% of the time. And I'm not saying that ugh. I'm saying dude, that's not normal anymore in society. And they walk it like they talk it. The guys do not get drunk. They don't drink caffeine. They don't swear. The families are like, hey, Johnny, we're going to go to the park today. Are we going to do that again? You know it, sweetheart. Where are the kids? They're all, Daddy. It's it's fucking weird, man. But they're walking it like they talk it. Khabib and his people, dude. Those guys live what they say, okay? If your whole life is the Holy Spirit, you are not raging, partying, drinking, smoking, swearing, blah, blah, blah. It's listen, I'm not telling anybody to have God in their life, don't have God in life, whatever. But you can't both make it the central thing that you talk about and simultaneously not live it. You're not living it, dude. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But this does not look like a healthy person to me. This does not come off, oh, this guy's fine. This guy looks fine.